computer games. Let's have a look at this one here. You get when you bought a Sinclair ZX Spectrum in the 80s, you got a couple of cassette tapes with it. What you did while you loaded your software into it, you put the cassette tape in and plugged the cassette tape into your computer, and it ran the program that was on the cassette tape. And there was one cassette tape called Horizons that's got this like an introductory thing. It was like an introductory. It's introducing you to your computer, what it could do, how it worked, explaining to you how it worked and all that, and how to use it. It's very fascinating computer, but it was for its time anyway. It's technologically backward by today's standards, but this is one of the games that are on the Horizons tape. I don't know if this is the first one that I played. I'm in '56 now. You see, can't remember too much about my childhood. This is one of the first ones that I played. It's actually. I think if it's a sort of game that if it was released nowadays, they say it was encouraging vandalism, knocking a wall down. This is one of the first the first. I don't know what happens to those last two bricks. Right. Horace. Right. This is this is one of the first computer games that I played.
What if it was jazz, ladies and gentlemen?
Horace goes skiing. So you got him across the road. So you have to get him across. You're getting him across the road again now, so you can get his skis. Why isn't anyone watching this? That's what I want to know. Here he is on the ski slope again. He's lucky his ski's still okay, even though he crashed into the tree. See? Got to the finish. So, what I'm talking about was, what is the first computer game that you played? Can anybody tell me what was? Oh, I'm not going to cry, but there's no one watching this. Does anybody want to tell me? Does anybody remember what the first computer game you played was? No one wants to tell me. Oh. This is going to go on forever, this, isn't it? No one's going to watch this tonight. No chance of anyone watching this at all. The only good thing about me doing these live streams is that some people do, not many people watch them while they're being live streamed, but after they finish being live streamed, you do get a few more views. My channel isn't doing too well at the moment. That's why at the moment I'm posting speeded up videos on a daily basis, because The speeded up videos are the ones that get the ones that seem people seem to be most fascinated with for some reason or other. Is anybody going to turn up for this discussion? It's been over 10 minutes now and no one's watched at all yet. Doesn't anybody want to tell me what the first computer game they watched was? Oh. Oh, there's someone watching. I don't believe it. This that we're seeing now is one of the first computer games I ever played when I was a kid, when I was a teenager. That's what this live is. It's supposed to be about computer games. I ask him, what was the first one you ever played? You have to get Horace across the road. Now you have to get him down the ski slope without him crashing into the trees too often. It takes a bit of dexterity to do this. You finding it very fascinating. Whoever's watching right now. See? Got him to the finish. Got him to the finish in one piece. He's alive. But he's got to get across the road again now. What's this about? Horace goes skiing on the net. Oh!
Good day everyone, it's Nick here. And next on our Revisited series is the classic Horace Goes Skiing, published by Sinclair Research in 1982. It's the second in the Horace trilogy, written by Science Software. Now, I really like this game back in the day, played it a lot, I have to say. My favourite is Horace and the Spiders, but the reason why we're reviewing these ones again is I reviewed these in the early days and my sound wasn't quite as good and I was just learning my way. So it's worth coming back to. Now, this is a bit like Frogger, if I've got to compare it to any other game, this first part. The first bit, Horace must cross a busy road to get his skis without getting run over. Whoa, there we go. So he's got his skis. Now we have to go back again. Ski high costs $10. And once we get back up the top, then we're on a ski slope. So 2 stages, boom, done. There we go. Now here we go, controlling Horace. He must avoid the trees or his skis get broken. Also come out on the Commodore 64, this one. So we must go all these flags, or as many as possible, to get maximum points. But we've got to get to the bottom without damaging the skis. And once we've done so, we're back on the road and we have to cross it again to get to the next ski slope. Each time the flags we need to get through are getting narrower and narrower, and then it gets a bit tricky, and there's extra bumps on the ski slope as well. So this is a blue run, and then it goes progressively more difficult. Doesn't seem much to it by today's standards, but Horace is an actual cool man, and probably my favourite game character of all time. Hooray! What's your favourite game character of all time? I suppose it depends a lot on what you've grown up with. For me, it was ZX Spectrum, so Horace versus Miner and Jet Set Willie. And maybe Wally to a lesser degree from the Wally series. Boom! Quite basic, but great gameplay, and that's what these early Spectrum games are all about. 1982, so very early. Now, Horace dawdles here. There's more and more traffic that comes across. And I think I said on my last review, really, when I first did this one, is why the hell haven't they built a bridge on this road? Whoop, whoop, boom, expert. Or an underpass or something. It's the most craziest setup ever. Right, go Horace, go. That wasn't very good. Great sound effect when he crashed into the tree. Right, a beep means we haven't gone through the flags, so they're ever so slightly narrower than last time. They're almost next to each other. You get round about 4 or 5 times, but if you get there, well done you, because the traffic is ridiculously difficult. We'll go down in folklore for all time, Horace. Now, there are a couple of homebrews as well, which I'm going to come to at some stage. This is all about revisiting the classics. So far we've done Manic Miner, Horace and the Spiders, and Horace Goes Skiing. I won't be re-looking at every game I previously did when my sound wasn't good, just my favourite ones. Well, most of them really. About 17 I've isolated, so keep an eye out for them. They'll go up every Tuesday, unless something bad happens, like the Earth's destroyed or I'm dead. Let's hopefully I'm not dead. That would put a bit of a dampener in the schedule. I'm not planning to die, not like Horace. Right, here we go through the finish, boom. So we're doing quite well so far. He starts off with $40 on cash. Every time we die, lose the skis, it costs us to get more ones. Once we run out of cash, that's the end of the whole thing. So there's minis going across, lorries, ambulances, and lots of motorbike gangs. Back on the slope again for a third time. Cash 30 will reach. Good. His arms aren't big enough to hold the ski pole, Horace. I don't know whether he's human or some mixture of strange experiments done by some scientists somewhere. We never quite find out his backstory, unless he's in a comic or something I'm not aware of. Let me know if that's the case. I keep looking at this t-shirt on Amazon with Horace, how much I want to get. But for some reason I keep getting to order it. It's like yellow. A bit like the loading screen of this game, actually. Beep, beep, beep. That sound is very similar, or not identical, to when Horace stamps on the web in Horace and the Spiders. But if you've got a Spectrum, either now or back in the day, you haven't heard of the Horace series, then you should try your hardest to get a copy of that, because these are actually classic games. From when I think the Spectrum was the best, the early 80s. Went into the late 80s
Right.
and then early 90s as well, but
So let me retire from that one for a bit and talk to who I was watching. Right, so Sarah loves cats and Sweden. But PBS Kids and Cool Map was my first computer game. Oh, that's interesting. That's good to know. So, does anybody else want to tell us what the first computer game you ever played was? Let me stick around for a bit and see if anyone wants to join us. Ah. Is it the same person who's back again? Yeah, what was involved in this PBS Kids and Cool Math? I'll show you. I'll show you another early. This is one of the earliest computer games that I played. It was the object of it was to get someone's teeth clean. was the object of it was dental hygiene.
With free delivery on orders over £20 at Smith's Toy Superstores.
Molamore by John Gibson. Copyright Program Audio Visual. K equals keyboard, J equals right. Well, the object of this is dental hygiene. It's cleaning someone's teeth before they go rotten. Not as easy as what you might think. Get some toothpaste on that toothbrush, man. Well, see, the decay level's going right up, isn't it? Because they're not cleaning the blinking teeth. Get them teeth cleaned before they all have to be pulled out. Kyan Game has been good enough to join us tonight. Been kind enough to join us tonight. Hi, Kyan Gamer 07. This is a game called Molamore. It's all about dental hygiene. Get them. Oh, these are blinking adverts.
His secret, Whimsy's rice bone, built for strong teeth with a firm texture and natural fibre for a long-lasting chew. Because strong dogs need strong teeth.
Hi folks, it's Nick back again as this annoying sound gradually finishes. But we're looking at Molamore on the ZX Spectrum. Designed for the 16K, but this has been emulated on boards the 8K. Dental hygiene is important, and Molamore is here to teach you why. If you don't brush your teeth enough, you will die, and here is the proof. Published by Imagine Software in 1983, you must protect your teeth by deadly bacteria. And if all your teeth decay, well then you are a goner. You do this by controlling the toothbrush. Now first our mouth I open, there it is, right. There we go, there's the mouth. All our teeth are yellow, we need to brush them. Now here's our toothbrush. By going underneath this toothpaste tube that we keep in our mouth, we can then brush teeth. Then progenitor stuff with bacteria, when they attack the tooth, it will start flashing. If it goes...
It's not actually the first, but I don't think it's one of the first.
Keep an eye on stuff. Once you've brushed enough number of teeth or fought off a number of bacteria or killed them all, it goes to the next stage, right? So brush that
This is a review by somebody else was doing of it. Does done a bit.
Let's keep them yellow. So it goes yellow, light blue, then dark blue, then black, I think. 3 bits of toothpaste left. If you want to brush them super clean, you can make them all.
Kinect Adventures was a really fun game.
So those people that like
I'll show you.
brushing your teeth.
I'll show you what I think was my first game on a computer. Oh, it's definitely one of me first, anyway. Right. I suppose one negative aspect of this game is it could be encouraging vandalism. I suppose you could say it was. That Through the Wall, Scion, 1982. This is a basic program. See, you have to knock down the wall. Bit. They've come a long way since then, haven't they? This is definitely one of the first games that I played, if not the first. Yeah, you're probably right about that. Hello? Who is it? I've disconnected my landline now, so I don't think anybody can call me if I disconnected my landline. Oh, we've got a couple of viewers now. So you think that's just a version of Breakout then? That game that we've just seen. That's just a version of Breakout for the Atari. Let's watch what's on the ZX, the Horizons. Well, I won't be about to have any trouble with them again because I've disconnected my landline. They didn't say who the name was.
Tutorials on how to use the keyboard. Hello, in this video I'm going to talk about the Sinclair Spectrum.
They didn't say anything. They just made a silly noise. Could have been an 8 for all I know.
Hello, in this video I'm going to talk about the Sinclair Spectrum 48K. This was a popular computer in the 80s, and I had one myself. Specifically, I'm going to talk about the Horizon software starter pack that came with the computer. A few years later, there was another software tape called Beyond Horizon, but I'm just going to stick to Horizons for now. Please remember to like and subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos about computer science and software engineering. And yes, I did say tape, as in audio recording tape. So these tapes would fit into a tape recorder or tape player, and then you would put music, or in our case we would load our games, and you can save our games to a tape. Our tape, with our software and games on, will be played on a recorder, a tape recorder. Sometimes the tape would unravel and come out of its casing. This was a real disaster, and you had to be very careful about putting it back in again. Here I have a copy of Spectrum Horizon. This was some software that came with the Spectrum 48K, and it gave you some instructions on how to use it. And we had to use a tape to load things into the Spectrum. All software was stored on a tape.
We don't have to watch the entire contents of this, do we?
You heard of bubble sort, you know what this is. And here it's going to show you how to do that. Compare 6 and 3, swap yes or no. So is 6 greater than 3? Yes. Is 6 greater than 8? No. After the first pass, the largest number has bubbled to the end. Another 2 passes would complete the sort proceeding 2, 3, 6, 8.
Well, all that was just someone making a silly noise.
Right, okay, to speed up sorting, hold down any key. Right, okay, let's have a look at that. This is what it does. And it's going to pass through it. We've gone back.
Ah, it's Theo. Glad you've joined us. As you know, we're talking about early computing.
Now the cards have been sorted into orders depending.
I'm talking about early computer games.
And it's going from largest to smallest. foxes and rabbits. So this would be the next program. If you're familiar with maps, you'll recognize some of these symbols and you know what's going on. Let's have a look. As the foxes decrease in numbers, the rabbits begin to.
I think they won, I think.
So here we are at draw. There's two cross wires, and yeah, this is just an instruction on how to do the drawing. So this plus sign is moved by pressing the arrow keys with the arrow keys on the arrow keys on the keyboard are going to be at the top of 5, 6, 7, and 8. So just bring that down a bit. And we can move this X button by using shift is that's -5, 6, 7, or 8. That's correct. Let's see what happens. L draws a line, C draws a circle, E draws a bolt, and G gets you out of the program. So if we enter a color, that is this. Enter a color for E, that's the 5, nothing there. Right, so press I for instructions.
It's all very fascinating how they weren't learning what computer games we were playing 50 years ago, ain't it? 40 years ago, ain't it?
Really
It was 40 years ago when we were playing these games. Leisure Suit Larry box office bust. Well, let's watch a bit more of this. And then I'll put it on.
See for a circle? There we go.
They're doing a bit of technical drawing here.
Let's do yes, see what happens. What colour? Well, I want to go for 1. We want to see what that is. And now it's painted the circle there. I instructions. So this is the kind of thing that we had to entertain, and it was difficult. Yes, you can see that it's difficult, but also it was amazing because we could see that you could type coding and then you could get a picture. You could type coding and things would change, and we were getting examples of programs and then being encouraged through magazines to try and improve programs and to think like a coder. That's both sides of Horizon and the end of this video. I really hope you liked my video. If you did,
Right.
a thumbs up.
Leisure. Leisure Suit Larry? Box. Leisure Suit Larry. Box. Ah, here it is. Oh, he doesn't get blocked on copyright grounds. Oh.
Well, yeah, who you call afraid to talk himself? No, I mean, Lovitch, resident.
President. Sorry, kid. I don't speak French.
Uncle Larry?
One and only. How goes the exoplanet career?
Oh, yeah, life's incredible. Mind carving in.
With durable breeding hips. Denise. Ah, there she is now. Hey, how goes the ball busting, Denise? Say hi to my good nephew here, Larry Lavage.
I don't have time. Some of us work for a living, you know.
That's what we like to hear, Denise. Great! Up here is the mail room where we'll find our gruff but lovable resident curmudgeon Merwalski, making sure no private parcels go uninspected. We'll catch up with Merv later. Okay. Looks isolated enough. Larry, time I told you why I wanted you here.
I'm mostly yours.
I noticed that. Maybe we can pay to have them fixed later. Larry, I've learned from my private investigators and there's a plot doing
But I'm enjoying your company. Your personal.
No, as in my studio. My rival, Big Amos, the even seedier tycoon. He runs the bigger solo movie studio across the street, has infiltrated my staff. One of them's a mole, a wasp, intent only on sabotaging everything I've built or outsourced. Larry, I need you to uncover the identity of this mole and expose him.
I thought they lived in Hills.
No.
So you want me to investigate, but have no authority, influence, or access?
Exactly. Loserdom is the perfect camouflage, and in your case, it'll be especially convincing. Maybe too much for that.
I'll think about that.
So me to everybody as your nephew, kind of give it away.
Good point, Larry. See? Thinking. That's why you're perfect for this.
So if I find this mole, I should come to you.
I'll be incognito for the rest of the week, but my assistant Denise will know what to do once you've gathered enough.
But so what if, say, Denise is the mole?
Larry, don't be ridiculous.
It's time for your big scene.
Sex with Annie?
In a way. Or
that I have to go back into town and find your dynamite just so you can give it to me.
Yep. Not only that, I won't let you have this last one until you get me a nice picture of the lovely Ginger. She has the biggest pair of hands I've ever seen. I want a top quality picture that will help me stay warm on lonely nights. Oh, and mold spinach.
Dirty old bastard.
Here, take this thing. I've marked on it where I went last night.
This seems a bit quite fascinating, this. Do you remember this part, do you? just watch a bit more of this.
On prom night.
Right, let's have a look at connected benches then. Right, this is. I wonder what this is about. This is just an advert. This is.
Get flexible health insurance when your family needs it.
Hiya. Hi, David Hasselhoff. Now, what's this about here? Me? Now, don't be silly. Let's see what goes on a bit later on in this. Now, that's what I call. That's what I'm a bit more. That's what I really call a computer game. I'm not falling for that one. Aren't the graphics in this marvellous? Oh, this looks good. Who's Skibidi United? Let's watch a bit of Nintendo. Let's watch a bit of. I used to like playing Mario Kart on my Nintendo 64. Watch a bit of.
Being an adult sucks. Adults, they have to work all day.
Sure, but we've got the driver's license.
We're just watching this for the time being. Just watching a bit of Mario Kart. Let's watch a bit of Mario Kart 64. Let's watch Mario Kart 64 Rainbow Road. Let's watch this.
Get your car there in time. Order by 9 p.m. for next day delivery.
Oh, I'm not talking about that. We're watching this.
Amazon offers term time working, so you can be home for the holidays.
I remember playing this. When I was in my 20s. Artificial intelligence to shrink it all down, artificial intelligence. What you see? What is he on about? What? I don't know what you're talking about. This is one of the games I played when I was younger, Mario Kart 64. I mean, my luck, this will probably get blocked on copyright grounds after it's finished live streaming. Right, I'm going to end it at this point here. That's